and trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will keep you continue getting better. Just don't give up, begin a deal, and know that Forex only matter. Forex is my love.
When you trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you
Yeah,
trade
your wife, please.
to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you have lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly, yeah.
If I'm audible, just one or two people.
You are audible, sir.
All right.
Direct.
You are audible, sir.
Okay. So you're welcome again. Yeah, it's been hectic, but we keep on pushing, especially from my end. I need a rest, but I can't rest until I completed what I've started. And I need to appreciate every one of you for your time and for the trust you have in me. So tonight, we are going to focus on the Deriv robot, and because after this, tonight, the robot will be put in the group, and everybody will download it. And like, you know, my attitude about business, I want everybody to be able to handle your business without me. That is only when you have confidence about what you are doing. So tonight, I'm going to take my time to install everything in front of every one of us so that you confidently sit down in front of your PC, or some people that are comfortable on the phone or tablet, you install all your business, you put your money by yourself. You don't need to call me for anything. The only time we call each other is maybe you stuck on some idea and you want to ask, then it's fine that way. But for you to do why you want to fund your account, you must call me. Want to put robots, you must call me. I don't want all those things because they are exhausting. So, and even you, imagine you are calling me 3, 4, 5 days. I couldn't even book you a section. How will you feel? So that is why we just have to learn how to do things by ourselves. Actually, I don't supposed to do the class tonight. I just supposed to put a PDF manual in the group for every one of us. But I realize that even the robot for the software, I mean for the mainstream Forex, nobody has opened it up to now. Some of you are running my software for the past 3 months, 4 months. And when I ask just one question inside that PDF, no single person can tell me this is the answer. So I realized that it's a wasting of time to be creating robots. Why can't I do a class example where the video, everybody will be there and the video too will be alive. If you need it, I send you the link again and again until you get what you are looking for. Okay, having said that, today, let me quickly share to us what we are going to discuss. So what we are going to discuss is this, and I'll be as fast as possible, but because there's a video recording for it. So if peradventure you don't understand everything, at least you'll go back to the video to watch it and watch it again. So number one, how to download the required software packages. That is number one. We need to go to Deriv. If you already have your Deriv, Deriv is a little bit confusing. That's why I want to do everything for every one of us, to show us everything. So we download Deriv application, we download the robot and Signal. Then we put the robot in the place where it's supposed to be, put the Signal in the place where it's supposed to be. If you are the one that be using my mainstream Forex software, you will know that the robot is calling the Signal. In this scenario, robot is not calling Signal because Deriv is different from mainstream Forex. I just developed the Signal for you to be able to monitor the zone. If you are the kind of person that want to trade the zone, so that you get clarity of, okay, I want to enter when price is on this spot. That is why I put it there. Then how to install it on VPS, I will show us. Input the license, how to generate the script, I'm gonna show us. Then how to input the license. When it generates the script, just send me the script, then I generate a license for you like we have been doing before. So then after that, how to do robot setting adjustment by user to, adjustment to the user's taste. I will explain that. Then we run the robot like we did in the Premiere. Then we do question and answering, and we end the class like that. I don't want it to be exhausted, and I will try. Please don't ask any question during this process until we reach question 7, option 7 rather, where question and answer will be available, and slot will be available, and I just need only 30 minutes to do that. And after that, I'm going to shut down the class, and immediately I shut down the class, I'm going to upload all the software. They're already available. Upload it to the group. You download your copy. If you cannot do it again, you want to wait for the video, I'm gonna process the video tomorrow, upload it and send the link to the group as well, so that everybody will start trying to trade with the software. And I wish every one of us a very successful trading experience. Okay, having said that, the first thing we need to do now is to go to Deriv website, because that's the first thing we want to download. Deriv application. So now I'm going to share another then this thing should not give me stress now. I'm going to share I'm going to share with us another page now so that we can start from there. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me share with us. This is my browser. Inside my browser, you can see what is there. So the first thing we need to do is to come to Deriv application. They will come to deriv.com. So I want to log in to my deriv.com. This is my deriv.com. It's already logging in, but I'm going to log. Is it logging? No, it's not. Let me log into it. This is what you're going to do. You put your username, you put your password, you log into it. Oh, for me, I have my verification code on it. So I need to check my phone for my two-factor authenticator. You can protect your Deriv like this as well. So my two-factor authenticator is what I'm keying in now. So for more security on it. So I've logged into the account. You can see, and this is a real account interface now, but I'm not going to use real. I'm coming to use demo. Then when I come to demo, this is MT5 for demo. You are going to see it exactly like this when you log in. So if you have not get your live account, you need to create live account first before you reach this place. So you create the live account and you are going to fund it. Then here you just come to click up. If you want to fund it, you click top up, okay? But if you want to download the application, you need to click open. So I'm going to click open, and it will show you all your information, broker information, the server, the ID, and the password. The password is always the password you use to open the account. So by default, that's what they're going to show to you. And we have options of application you can use. We have MetaTrader 5 for web. We are not using web because we are using robots. So we are going to have MetaTrader 5 window application. This is the one we are going to download. We have MetaTrader 5 for Mac app. We are not going to download this. And we have MetaTrader 5 for Linux. So we are downloading MetaTrader 5 for Windows. So I'm going to click on it, and it's already downloading. Now we have downloaded the software. That is the first thing we need to do after we register. Please, before you fund your Deriv, make sure Deriv has verified your account. If Deriv didn't verify your account and you fund it, it's going to be a very big challenge for you. Because I'm telling you with experience, Deriv will be asking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if you verify straight before you fund your account, even it's applicable to many brokers, you verify your account before you fund it. Don't rush that I want to trade, then you fund your account while you have not verified. That is the tip of I beg for you. Now we have done that. I normally download my software inside what do you call it? Inside my download folder. So now let me see, maybe I can close this and go to my download folder so that you can see the download folder. If you look at it now, download, where is this? We downloaded it now. That's the funniest thing about this thing. Oh, okay. So this is the application we downloaded now, you can see. So we need this application, and we need our software too. Let's say software, you downloaded it from what do you call it? You downloaded it from WhatsApp. Mine is already on my folder because you remember I'm the one that coded it. So I'm going to put it on here. So it will look as if you are the one that downloaded it now. You can see it here. So because when you download it on from the WhatsApp group or whatever, it will be like this. So let me just mimic that I'm downloading it like you. So now I have put all the application I needed inside the downloaded folder. But some people, when you download, it goes straight to your document folder. So you must know where your downloading stuff goes to on your computer, okay? So now we have the deriv application. Where are those ones? Deriv application. We have the, what do we call it? We have the deriv robots. And where is the third one? So I'm just showing us so that we can see, and we have the third one here. You see these three, we are going to move the three into our VPS now. So that is the next thing we need to do. Now we have covered step 1. Now we want to go to step 1A. We have done step 1A, we have done step 1B, we have done step 1C. Now we want to install everything inside our VPS, which is step number 2. Okay, so now the first we need to do is to launch our VPS like we normally do. So we want to launch our VPS. What is it? I didn't have the riff here. Okay. What is going on here? Didn't I have my deriv account here, deriv robot here, or what is going on? Okay, if I don't have it here, I have it here. Didn't I use it here some times ago? Okay, don't let me, no, don't let me waste too much time of murmuring. Let me go to my email. I think I have it in one of my email to deriv VPS. So I'm going to download, like we need to download RDP. I know you are not seeing my screen again. There is fine because I'm downloading my RDP. Then my password. Okay. So now the next thing we want to do now is maybe let me show down what we are seeing now and go to what are we seeing now, please, guys? Can you tell me what we are seeing, because I've moved from one page to another. Are you seeing my downloading folder? Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So this is my VPS, okay? So I normally like my VPS to be on my desktop for easy access. So let's try to do that. Don't let me rush too much. Let me try to put my VPS on my desktop. I'll put my VPS on my desktop. Then I want to launch my VPS now. So let's see what we can do. What is it? Okay, I've seen it now. So you double click on it, on the icon of the VPS. Let me cancel this. Let me share what we are seeing now. I've double clicked. Screen share should stop as share windows. Oh, okay. It didn't want to show. Okay, now you double click. You come to your it didn't want to show all the security process, so it's fine. So now I think you are seeing my VPS now.
Yeah.
Good. So this is my VPS. Now, what do I need to do is to move all the application from my download folder to the VPS. That is the next stage we want to do. So I'll minimize. I'll come to my drive where I downloaded all my information. I click all those files that I want to use. I'm taking pain to do all this because I just believe that everybody needs to get it right. So now I click all those files on top. Then I copy all of them from my computer. I come to my VPS and I right click anywhere on the screen. Then I say paste. I copy from my local PC. I copy to my VPS. So that's what I'm doing now. That's the process we are doing now. Many people call me, I can't move my file. I can't copy it. You know, it's only you don't follow process. When you don't follow process, some people to watch 2-minute video of tutorial class is difficult for them. They want to fast forward everything, but they are ready to sit down in front of Netflix and watch 6 hours movie. That's the problem we have. Because I will be telling them everything is in the manual. I would never help you unless I really know that you really don't get it right and you use the material. So that is what I'm showing us again. I'm going to repeat this tomorrow for the premiere of the new software for Forex also. So we can't keep on doing this every time and people be calling me that my VPS. When I copy the robot now come to the VPS and disappear. Disappear to where? This is what I did in front of every one of you. I copy from my local PC and I put it on my server. I can arrange them by names so that it can look neat. So the next thing we need to do is to come to Deriv application that we bring here. We double click on it to install it. So now we are installing Deriv account application now. The video will be available in the group also tomorrow. So that the good thing about Deriv, guys, is don't force yourself. On Saturday when you are free, you can trade Deriv. On Sunday when you are free, you can trade Deriv. So there's no need for you to rush because it's 24/7. Okay. Now I've installed the Deriv. I've completed installation of Deriv application. It's going to open, but why is processing to open? I want to take this folder, this application into my dustbin. The reason is that I don't need it again. So I'll take this one also, programming editor, I'll drop it into the dustbin. The reason why I normally do this is because I want our server to be as light as possible so that it cannot be hanging along the way. Right click on those bin and empty it. So simple. Yes. Now our application has launched. What next now is we want to log into our account. How do we do that? We now come back to our local laptop. Remember, we logged into Deriv last time for us to be able to, which one did I use to log in? Okay. For us to be able to see our password, wherever you come there, you copy your password and you come back to the what do we call it? We come back to the our server. We click next. On that, we click connect with existing account. And what did I copy there? Okay, I copy my ID number and I will input my password. The password, you are the only one that will know it. You can even see that Deriv doesn't show us. They said your password as you enter it when you are opening the account. Okay, then you come to this one is depend on which server you are using. Okay, so if you look at let me close this screen I'm sharing because I still know some people will struggle with it, so I don't want to rush too much. Now let's come back here. Did you see my screen now? One or two person?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what Deriv will give you. Deriv will give you a broker. We don't need it. Deriv will give you a server. We need a server. If you are trading a live account, it will not be Deriv demo. It's because me, I'm using demo. That's why my server was demo. Then you see a login account, ID, and you see your password. Okay, this Derif will give you all this. And remember how we get it. Let me repeat how I get it. I come to the Derif, the MT5 is here, and I click open. If you want to fund money, you say top up. If I click top up now, it will ask me, I want to top up with whatever money that is in the wallet. Derif have two process. When you first of all deposit money in Derif, you will see it in total asset. Okay, so when you open an account, the money is not there. Then you have to come to cashier, because I just need to help some people, you know, because I know tomorrow some people will call me. So you have to come to the cashier and do what we call transfer. We have deposit. Deposit is where you want to fund your Derif. Withdraw is where you want to withdraw part of your money or you want to withdraw your profit. Then transfer is where you want to transfer money from your main wallet into your trading account. That is how it works. Okay. So, and whenever you want to come back, you click on Traders Hub. Then you say open. When you say open, it will give you all this. It will give you all this. Okay.
1 second, I'll be with you.
Pardon? Somebody is talking? Okay, okay. If nobody's, maybe I made a mistake. All right. So I want to re-emphasize on this. So let's go back to our VPS. What is it now? What is our VPS? Okay, this is it. So I come back here, then I click Derif, I click my server, I put my password, I put my login detail, then I say finish. So I'm expecting, if you do everything right, you see everything will log in. You can see my own login now. Okay. So now we are on Derif chart. Then when it comes to trade, you see your balance, amount of money you deposited in Derif. Now, what is the next thing we need to do? We don't trade pounds, euro, whatever from Derif. We came here to trade synthetic. We can remove all those ones. And the next thing now we need to do is we want to install our robot and our signal generator. That is the next thing we need to do. So now I'm going to minimize the screen. I'll copy the robot. I'll copy price hunter is our, let me explain. This BC Scar Pro is our robot. Price hunter is our signal generator. So I'll copy two of them. You can cut it if you don't want to put it on the desktop again. Then I come to Derif, I come to File, I come to Open Data folder. I'll wait for the folder to process, to load. Then it has loaded. I'll come to MQL5. I'll come to Expert. Then I will drop the two of them here, which is Control V if you are using your keyboard. If you want to use your mouse, you right click and say paste. Two of them are pasted here, but we need only one, which is the robot, which is BSC. So price hunter, we are going to right click on it and say cut it. We need to take it out. Click your MQL5 again, come to indicator and drop your price hunter there. Now we are finished installing the robot. We are finished installing the signal generator as well. So what is the next thing we want to do? The next thing we want to do is to load the asset we want to trade, okay? So we come to Market Watch. This is Market Watch. This is how it look like. We come there, I'm taking it back. I just want you to see it. We come to market, we right click on it, and we click show all. Show all will help us show all our symbol, okay? We click show all, so it has show all our symbol. Immediately show all our symbol, we are going to close it. We don't need it anymore. Because if you look at me very well, I don't like overloading my server. So now I'll come to my expert, I right click on it, I refresh so that my robot can show. I come to the indicator, I right click on it, I refresh. Though we don't need the indicator, we just need only the expert advisor. Okay, now we come to the file and click new chart. It has shown us all these, what do you call it? All these varieties of products, but we are interested in boom and crash. Let us trade boom 1000. Like in the what do we call it, in the class, when we are premiering, I show us how to check price, what is expensive commodities or expensive product. Please, your capital must determine which product are you going to trade in boom and crash. But if you have the lever, you can trade anything, irregardless of your capital, because we know our software, we manage it. Okay, so I'm picking the boom 1000. I want to make my screen to be okay. I want to clean all this stuff because it's trading. Before I pause it because I want to use it to explain for us in the class today. So my trade is like this now. So now it's like this. So the first thing I want to do is I want to come to indicator, and you see this is the price. This is my price hunter. I will drag my price hunter on top of it. Okay, and I want to come to color. I want to change this color away from green and red because our demand and supply two are green and red. So I can put my red to be yellow, depending on on what you take. Red, yellow, okay. My green, I want to make it blue. So now blue is a buying arrow, yellow is a selling arrow. I will say okay. And you can see what happened. So when it's loading, it will load a lot of arrow at the bottom. You see those arrows are adjusting themselves. But one thing is that I need to go back to the settings and I will need to right click now. You don't need to drag the price hunter on your chart again. You just come to the chart, you right click and you click indicator list. So I click on it, I click on hunter, price hunter, and I click on property. Okay, so why did I come here? Because the arrow are very small. So I'll come here and make sure that they are thicker, at least 5 points. Then when I say okay now, you can see that the arrow came out boldly. Okay, they came out boldly. So now what we are going to do is we are going to click weekly. We want to load all those information on the chart. It will not load immediately. You can see that even the arrows are misbehaving. Yes, because the software they are just started loading. So you can even do 1 month so that it will load. You give it some minutes, 1, 2, 3 minutes, then you start coming to the lower time frame bit by bit for those indicator to start adjusting themselves. Okay, so it will start adjusting themselves bit by bit. And actually we don't need those arrows. You can see now that it's arranging themselves properly now. You can see it's not scattering all over the screen again. We come to 15 minutes. We come to 1 minute. So now it look nice now, and we can now start using it properly. You can see here, and you can see now is so. Now that we have done this, we can put our robot now. Now that we have done this, we can put our robot now. But before we put our robot, I want to talk to us about this indicator, zone. You see, you need to understand that zone is very important in trading. Some people, this is what only thing they use, especially the institutional trader, the banks. They trade on price zone, where price are reacting in most cases. And because we have coded it, we cannot sit in front of computer 247, because all this coding, all this arrow will send us what we call signal. Because in the reef, our signal will not place a trade like Forex, because you know this is a boom and crash. So we cannot automate it. We can't automate the signal to trigger the robot. So what we want to do is that when when the signal comes out, we are going to manually place a trade. We are going to manually trigger the robot, and the robot can now work for a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. But if you are the one that you have a lot of money, you don't need to do that. You don't even need to use zone. You put the robot, like this 6,000 now, I can just put the robot and walk away. But people that I want to have $100, $200, $500, $1,000, please don't walk away. Make sure that you enter at the right time. Like I said in the class when we are preparing, look at this. If you look at this very well, you will see that there's no signal on top. So what we want to do now is, this is the way I use it. I'll just put a line. Let me just click this. Let me make it a big line. So let me make it a big line, a bit bigger. Then I change the color. I want to make it big, thick. So now this is on daily. I'll mark all these daily sensitive position. I'll just mark them. This is supposed to be a class, other classes we have to have, but I can't just show you how to install and I ask you to to start trading. It doesn't make sense to me. And I can put one here on this top, because there's you can see price reaction here. Okay. So now, having done this, I'll go to 4 hours. This is 2. You can see what happened on 4 hours. You can see this is a line I drew on daily. You can see that it matches a zone on 4 hours. Okay. Now on 4 hours also, I will do the same thing. Yes, I'm using the same color for 4 hours and daily, because they are very close to each other. So I just mark the zone. That's the only thing I did. You see, I mark the zone, then I come to 1 hour again. I check. You can see this only one that are sitting on the same zone, correlated with other higher time frame. Okay, and if you look at this one on top, this is the place we're supposed to take opportunity to sell. Anybody that has small capital, you must do all this. But if you have big capital, which I'm going to demonstrate for us now, you don't need to do all this, because you know your capital is big. Okay, that's number one. Number two, even if you have small capital and you know that you are brave, life is about braveness. Okay, let's say you have $100 in your account and you just want to close your eyes and be trading. Yes, you can do that. But remember that when it edge, you roll over. So we are going to talk about that later also. But if you have like $100 and you want to carefully manage it, you can make another $100 in another 2 days. If you take your time and enter at a very sensitive area on your chart without any stress, you can double the money. I don't preach double of money, but because this is a synthetic asset, it can give you opportunity of that. That's why I'm saying it. But don't be addicted to you want to double money. Because I know some people will take this idea now and go and trade Forex like that too. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Now we have done all this. We are fine. Now let's move our robot. We come to expert advisor. We put our robot on the chart. Now, the first time you put your robot on the chart, you will see dependencies. Dependencies. You have to check allow DLL import. Let me tell you what. Okay, everybody, can you check? Can you look at this dialog box very well? Look at it very well. Now I'm going to remove this checkbox. What did you see? What is the difference between when I put a checkbox and I didn't put a checkbox? Can somebody tell me what is the difference?
You have to do it again, sir.
OK option. The
Good.
OK option was not
Can you
showing.
put it
The
again,
OK
sir?
option, once you click on the box, the OK option will show. But if you don't, you won't see the OK option.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I've seen many people that will call me that I don't see okay. I don't see anything. That's why I'm showing you. That's why I want us to figure it out by ourselves. When you click allow DLL, OK option will be, button will show. Then we come to common. We say allow algo trading, and we come to input. Now, when we get to the input, if all of us have been using my software, you normally remember that my software will generate what you call script, and you send me that script, and that script is what I use to generate the license. Okay, so now I'm going to put my email here. Here I need a token, which I don't have, but I'm going to leave it. Sir and Ma, because I have some brave two ladies in the house. When I'm trading boom, I always sell. That is my opinion. That doesn't mean you have to sell too. But when I'm trading boom, I only sell. When I'm trading crash, I only buy. But you can decide to say, okay, for me, Mr. Folarin is saying what he likes. But for me, when the price is on the demand zone, I will buy. You can see, if you look at this demand zone, he bought, but I didn't teach you that. When the price is on supply zone, I will sell. I only check supply zone and sell. In boom, I don't buy. When price is going towards demand zone, I come to my software and I click stop trade. And immediately close my profit, it will stop trade, it won't trade again. Okay? That is how I trade. You can try it. And let me give this opportunity to every one of us. If you want to try with a demo, create a demo account and let me know that the license I want to generate for you is demo. And I will give you a live license and I'll give you a demo account also. It's not a problem for me because I want everybody to get it right. Okay?
Thank you.
So
Thank you for that.
Yeah. So now,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, I'll put sell because I want to sell on boom. Stop trade, I'll put it false. Add close, I'll put it false. If you don't know the function of those two, please go and watch the video of Premiere that we use to Premiere. And here, I'm going to put it 1, my magic number. Here, I'm going to put my capital here, which is 6958. And here, I want to leave it for minimum is 0.2. And I want to 0.2 times 5.
1.
1. Do you know the meaning of that one? That means I want to, if robot miss the trade 5 times, it will start trading with 1 lot size. So if I say times 10, it becomes 2, I can put 2 here. That's the way I normally calculate how many risk. So now, if you look at this one now, I'm telling the robot that I gave the robot 10 option, 10 times to risk. You can't do this with Well, you can do it with even $100 because you remember that I trade with allocation, capital allocation. So if I thought you put 0.2 to 10, capital allocation will lock your risk. So when we get there, I'll show us. Now, because our lot size is in variation, we don't use fixed loss again, we use FIBO. You can use multiplier, you can use anything also. Then the next other type, we want, because tariff is extremely fast. This robot, this version I'm giving out is a third version. The first version, I kept quiet, I used it alone, I struggled with it. The second version, I use it alone, I struggle with it. That's why I modify up to third version. And the third version is what makes me happy. That's when I say, now I can sell this thing. Because I can't sell something that people will be struggling with. They won't enjoy their money. So now you can enjoy your money because you see this spending, if you change this spending to market order, let me tell you what happened. When the reef boom, it won't place market order for you. So that is why I now coded this one to have pending order. So if the robot placed a market, for the reef not to omit the next trade, the robot will put pending order. So always make sure that the pending order is activated. Distance. How will I explain this distance? Okay, let me explain it. Don't let me rush it. Let me explain it. I'm going to save this to the level we reach. Let me put it on my download folder. I will say class training. So let me put it that way. Then I want to close it because that distance is very important to me. So when you want to pick distance, how do you pick distance? How do you know what distance do you want to pick between the boom space? So what I normally do is I will look for maybe daily candle. I use this daily candle to pick my space. I will look at randomly. I will just pick. I can pick this. I will look at the point. The point is 5 million plus. You see, I'll take it randomly like that, and then I'll add them together divided by number of. Don't mind me. My foundation normally worry me. I'm a mathematician. I do that. But for you not to labor and struggle, I give you a default which you can use. But for you to be able to do, you remember that you are going to trade crash, 500, crash 1000, crash 300. All of them have different calibration. So that is why I will explain that you have to know it a bit. So let's go to 1 hour chart and pick maybe 1 or 2 candles. These candles, I pick them randomly. This is 640 point. These are 567,000 points. Okay. You see, I don't want us to take too much thing. I want us to take something that would not be too far. Because if we take this and market boom, it may not boom to pick another trade. And the more it's not picking another trade, the more we are going to waste a lot of time to get opportunity to make profit. So now what I do sometimes is I come to 1 minute, and this is 1 minute I will ask you to come to. Okay. Now you look at all this boom, the recent boom, that's where you are going to pick your candle space. If you look at this boom is 512,000. Let me check this one. This one is 400,000. 400,000, okay. And this one is 299,000. The trick is I will just say, okay, in my own scenario, let me tell you what I do. I've checked all those things. Then I come to my input again. Remember, we have done some jobs. I'll come here and load them so that I can continue from. So me, if you ask me, I'll say, okay, let me take 35,000 points. Why I'm taking 35,000? Because if I take a very low point, when it boom, the reef is a crazy asset. It will take my 35,000 this different. It will take it to the end of that boom. So I love it that way. So that's why I put 35. I will do example of crash for us as well. Okay. So now I put 31 there. So you can put 35. 35 is what I've tested and it's working for me. But I just don't want to give you figure that you don't understand. That's why I'm explaining all this. Okay. So take profit in point. Don't use it because you can't study this calibration value. Don't use it. But take profit in dollars. You can use it. Please, guys, anytime you want to use take profit, man, always make sure that you are using odd number. Don't use even number. The reason why I'm saying that, if you look at computer programming, we normally use 1 and 0. Everything is 1 and 0, okay? Which is odd numbers is 1. So that's why I normally like to be using odd numbers, because if you use 50, if you use 0.50 cents, most of the time, the market will boom after it closed the profit. But in 90% or 95% of the time, odd number doesn't fall into that trap. That is why I'm saying don't use even number, okay? Or yeah. Then you can say that, okay, on your every trade you want to be making $1, okay? You want to be making $1. That means if the robot plays 100 trades in a day, there's possibility for you to make what? How much? $100. Yes. But if you look at the system of the reef, let me see, let me do something. Let me cancel it again. If you look at the system of the reef, look at this. It's only 2 movements. If you look at the top here, this top is not up to $1. And this one is up to $1. But remember that if you have been trading from here, this is a spike, another trade has come in. You understand? This is a spike, another trade has come in, making 3 trades. This is a spike, another trade has come in, making 4. This is a spike, another trade has come in, making 5. So I don't want a situation whereby before robot to take my profit, I will have get more than enough spike on my head. So that is why I don't normally use one old number. So what I normally use is, let me put the robot back. So what I normally use is odd number before 1, okay? Let me load it back. So here, distance, what is going on? I mean, that's, okay, I didn't save it, okay? 35,000. This one, I don't want to use points. Yeah, money. I can give you a range. I normally use 0.45 as 45 cents. You can use 49 cents. Don't use 50. You can use 51. You can use 53. You can use 55. You can use 57. And no matter how, you must not exceed 99. Don't make sure that it's not 1. It's not up to 1. That is our profit. Okay? It's not up to 1. That is our profit. So let me do my 47 here. So I'm just giving you an idea. That doesn't need you. It doesn't need that you have to use 45 that I'm using on 47. But just move from 0.4 cents. 40 cents. That is the minimum, and don't exceed 99 cents. That's what I'm trying to say. So we come to Hidden profit, we just want to leave it like that. Don't hide the profit. Martingale level, we want it to martingale to 99 times, but it will never go to 99 times, even if we have $100,000 in your account. You can't get to 99. So just leave it like that at 99, and you can change it to 10, 11, 12, but it doesn't really matter. 99 is what I put it. Then I put something called risk level. What is the meaning of risk level? Why am I doing risk level? Risk level, you know, martingale is 99. That means we tell the robot that you can retry 99 times. But I don't want robot to, when robot lose first trade and second spike came up, I want robot to be monitoring my account just to come out at break even. That's why I put 2. If you put 3 here, that means when the first trade open and lose, the second trade open, the profit is 47 cents. But when the third price open, the profit will not be 47 again. Robot want to quickly move out of the trade at break even. I don't want 3, I just want 2. Okay. So now at the second trade, I want risk level close money. I want it to be just 1 cent. I don't need more than 1 cent. I just want it to quickly close and start trading again. That means if there's a spike and the current trade, the previous trade and the current trade now give me 1 cent. What do robot do? Robot will close that 1 cent and start trading to be making $47 cents back for me. That's what I'm telling the robot to do here. Okay, let's move to the next one. Smart close. I want smart close. I always like smart close. If you look at the Forex robot too, you see that there's a smart close. When you set it to true, then you are telling the robot that when robot has more than 2 trades, the robot must be checking the first trade and the last trade. When robot had the profit of the 2 of them together, and it gave us a particular profit we want, robot should just close those 2 out of the trend. For example, here I want robot to be closing it at $1 for me, at $1. So now that's why I put $1 here. Here you can put $10, you can put anything, but let me tell you, the more money you put, the more time you are going to waste, and the more you won't make good money in boom and crash, with my experience. Okay, so I put 1 here. So maximum drawdown, I just want 5% of my account, like Forex. But the problem of derivative is that when you want to spike, it can spike you from 5% to 7%. So in most cases, I normally put 3 here, so that if spike come unknowingly, it will not spike me more than my 5%. So that's why I put it there. Then emergency action after maximum drawdown reach 3, I want to make it edge and stop like our Forex, and that is all we have to do. We want the robot to trade 247. You don't need to change anything here. Then let's save it again. I can drop this setting too in the group. For us, people want to use this setting. The only thing you are going to change is your capital. And you are going to change. Well, you may not change it. You may change it. You may not change it. The lot size, because at least the reef started with 0.2, so there's nothing you can change here. But you can change this place maybe to 0.9, 0.7, 0.5, depending on your capital. So having done that, when you click OK, and you look at here, we are still missing something, which is token. But now let me save everything we have done again to be sure that we save it. So now we save it. Then when you click OK, you see what happened. This script must come out. It must come out. Some people will tell me my script doesn't come out. I don't know. It's because you do it in the wrong way. If you do it in the right way, it must come out. The robot will not trade because you don't have a license. So now, what you are going to do now is when this one comes, you can see you are not verified. Contact, this is my phone number, this is my name. So what we are going to do is we click all this, we copy it from all top to bottom, you right click on it and you say copy. You right click on it and say copy. Then when you copy, you close, then you minimize your server, then you go to your WhatsApp and look for my email, what do you call it? And look for my WhatsApp and paste those things for me. I've pasted it to myself. So this is what I'm going to use to generate a license. Let me quickly generate the license. So I'll come back, we continue. So just give me a couple of 1, 2, 3 minutes. So let me quickly generate the license. Two five Folarin demo standard, then this. So I've generated the license. After I generate the license, I will send it to your WhatsApp also as here is your token. When you see here is your token, what do? You copy it. Then now I'm now back into the server. Is everybody see my server again? Please?
Not yet.
Not yet. You don't see my server.
Yes. We can see it.
You can see the server.
You can see the server. Okay, now.
Okay, you can see now.
Okay, so now we are going to drop the robot back again. Now you click on this, you come to input, you load your settings that you have done, but this is only where there's something missing. You paste the license there. As I pasted it, you just paste it. And when you paste the license, you come back to save and resave it. Now you say, okay, please, a copy of your license must be kept somewhere. Let me come here. You see, I need to check allow Algo trade again. A copy of your license must be put inside your email or whatever. You must keep it. If you come to me that I should generate another one for you, you pay $20 for that. It's not free. But you for one account, you have access to 2 licenses, 1 demo license and 1 live license. So if you come for extra license, you pay $20. So you have to keep your license. Once I give it to you, keep it safe. Okay. Having said that, we click OK. Immediately we click OK, our robot's supposed to reflect somewhere here. If it doesn't reflect, that means there's error in my code, which I don't understand what the error could be. Oh, okay. Oh, no. This thing should not give me stress tonight because I can see that it deleted it. This is the problem of what do you call it? Okay, let me put Argo on. I don't supposed to see this because I'm running this software already, but I don't suppose. That's the reason why sometimes I normally tell people that Meta 5, when people are crazy about Meta 5, I normally tell them Meta 5 is not yet stable, guys. But there's nothing we can do in the reef. We normally use it. You can see that it's not stable. Now you can see that it's running it. So, but there's nothing we can do. You just try to put it more and more of the time. And you can see that it has placed trade. It has started trading. So let's watch it for some times. So this is for people who want to trade the soft. You want to trade it 100%, 247. Because if you don't want to trade it 247, you don't. I'm still going to show you what I'm talking about. You don't need a VPS. You can still trade it on your local computer. That means that it's only you want to trade it only when you are available. Maybe you want to trade it 2 hours, 1 hour in a day when you are free. You don't need to come to your computer. I mean, you don't need to set up VPS. But if you want to be running it for a couple of, days, without doing anything, then you need to come to VPS. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is that to make life easier for you, if you put it on a server like I did. Now you can see it's trading. I think we took 47 or so. Let's see how it's going to take a profit and how it's going to react when the profit is matched. Then after that, I'll start talking again. Oh, my phone is dead. Okay. So if we get this thing right, you make money from here, you transfer it to your Forex, you make money from high risk, you go and keep it on low risk. That is the way, that is my trick. That's my secret I'm telling all of you. I will put 200, 300 here on the reef, and I will sit with my computer on weekend when I know that I don't go to meeting, I don't go anywhere. And I will make $50 from the reef. I'll go and put it in my Forex. And on Sunday, I'll come back. I'll make $50, $80. I'll go and put it in Forex. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I may not trade the reef if I don't have time. I may not trade it. Or sometimes when I
think I thought something, so I don't want to. If you can, what do you need to do?
some people are disturbing us. What is going on?
Please, can we mute microphones, please?
It's like I've muted everyone. So now you can see the first trade is gone, and it has it's here. It has picked that 48 cents. That means we set it on 40. Is it what 40 what? Let me check, please. We set it on 47, okay? Then they close that one. So this is how it's going to continuously trading. And you can see the pending order that I explained to us. Because if this pending order is not there and it spike, it won't pick alternative second trade. That is what the problem I have in version 1 of this software. That's why I couldn't tell anyone that time that it's ready. Now, if you look at everything we have done so far, we have covered everything. But I'm going to add some more knowledge that I use to make life easier for me. I'm going to add it to it for you. Now you come to what we call tools on top. Please, guys, you have to listen very carefully now because this is outside the syllabus. But I need to explain because it helps my life. It makes my life so easy. So I'll come to tools and I'll come to option. Either you are trading on the server or you are trading on your local computer. I normally do this. Sometimes even I trade on my local server, I still go and watch Netflix. I sit down watching Netflix, but I have my phone beside me. I want my phone, I want the Deriv to send my phone information that there's opportunity to trade in Deriv. That is when I come to the PC. But before I do that, I normally put my Deriv on 4 hours. I won't lie to you guys. I put it on 4 hours because I want to take all this important level. So before I will do that, let me show you many other ways you can do this. It's very, 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 very easy. Let's say, where is the price now? Price is here. So we can't pick anything below because we are selling. We are not buying. Okay? We are selling. We are not buying. If you want to buy, then you can pick something below. Okay? So now, what I normally do to make life easier for me is what I want to show every one of us. So first of all, let's come to tools. I'll come to option. Then I'll come to notification. Then I'll say enable notification push, notification from local terminal, notification from trader server. There's something we call MetaCode ID. Every one of us have it. Every account has it. You can see that it's trading. He's trading, he's doing his life. I'm doing my own life. So this meta codes, unfortunately, I've not installed it on my phone. How will I explain it now? Oh, okay. Let me see if you see, if you want to get this code, how do we get it on? I'm coming. Download version. Okay, you can download Android on your phone. You can download MetaCode 5 on your phone. You log into your account. I don't know, maybe I can do that now for class purpose. So even if you check the one you have now, if you have MetaCode on your phone, if you check the one you have now, you should be able to see this code is always on your phone. So if you put this code, let's say this code is 45678 9E, it's not right. It's not right. It's very sensitive. Or what I'm typing is not right. That's why I didn't pick it, because it would link it to MetaCode server. So I think I'm going to do class. I'm going to do this in the class for us. Don't worry. I'll make sure that I make life easier for every one of us. So when we put this, we close it, we say okay, or we come to email. Enable email notification. All this I'm going to teach in class. All this knowledge, you can use it with even Forex, not only deriv. I'm going to teach it as a class, when we start our class by next week, by God's grace. So you put your email or you put anything here, but notification and email. So then when you set up that, I normally come here, I look at where the price is. I want to get alert when price hits this place. When price hits, because I want to sell. When price hits this place, I want to get alert. Or I come to my H4. I want to get alert. Look at the patient from here to here, top. I want to get alert here. You see, at 20,099. So what I'm going to do is I'm coming to alert on my bottom option. I will right click here and I'll say create, and I'll say instead of sound I can pick notification if we put that thing there, or I put email that should email me. So but let's put sound for now, and I'll pick my symbol, which is a boom and crash. I pick boom 1000. Then what I want to say is I want to take bid. When bid is greater than which value? This is value, which is 2099.7180. Okay, so that is when I want to get this alert sound. If you want to get it on your phone, you put notification. You remember that we have not set up the notification, we have not set up the email. It's part of what we are going to teach in the class where we want to start. When we start our class, I'll do it for us so that you know. You see, that is why people like me, I enjoy trading, because there are many things I know that I used to make my trading more convenient for me. Now, if you do this, you can go and sleep, you can go to work, you can be in the office. Immediately you hear that thing, this condition I put here, let me put it on this, let me say test. So when I click on test, it doesn't sound because I didn't sorry, I put notification. Let me put sound. I didn't remember, we didn't set up the notification. Okay, why? I don't know why it doesn't sound. It's supposed to give us sound alerts. Okay, let me check journal. We are going to check the journal and see, maybe cue the alert. Okay, so if anywhere you are, you get alerts that boom 1000 price has reached 200 something. What do? Just pick your phone and go to your VPS on your phone and place a trade and close it and start doing what you want to do, and the robot will start managing it for you. So it's so simple like that. So and you can see immediately I click OK. You can see that it came to show me that alert is placed. I can place alert like this for 4-3 assets. I do the same thing in Forex too. Sometimes when I want to check a particular price, that's when I want to take action. I want to get journal. Okay. Invalid setting, notification not enable. Notification not enable. Okay. That means the notification is not once it's not well set up. That is why we are having issue on it. So that's what it's telling me now, that invalid settings on notification. So that is why it's not doing it. I will install, please, all of us should install our Meta 5 on our mobile phone, so that when I'm doing the training, we are going to do practical of it. Every one of us will set it up the same day when I'm doing the training for us. Okay. So you can see we are keep on trading, and if you look at the little time we started now, we have done, this is 48, this is 96 and 96. So 96 times 2, that is about 12, 18. We have done $1.92 in money now, as we are even talking, doing whatever thing we are doing now. So that is how we are going to set up everything. So what is the next on our training agenda? Let me check. We have generated license. We have put the installed in our material in the VPS. We have generate license. We have doing setting of the robots. We have started running the robots. So what we are going to do now, we are moving to Q&A, but I won't go to Q&A immediately. I want to show us something about money management, because it's my key. I don't joke with it. I don't joke with money management. So let's try to do something on money management before we call it a day. And before the questioning section, I'm coming. I want to do something here. Okay. Okay. So now, let's say you have $100. I'm coming, please. I don't even understand this thing anymore. Line weight, okay. So let's say we have $100. Are you see what I'm writing, guys?
Yes, we can see it.
Good. Let's say somebody have $500 to trade, and somebody has $1,000 to trade. See, guys, no matter what tools they gave you, there's nothing as powerful as money management when you are trading anything in life, either Forex or whatever. And remember that if you said our drawdown, let me come back to the robot. Our drawdown is 3% here, okay? That is our risk. This is our risk. So if you choose $10 out of 3% of this, of $100, that's 3/100 times 100. That means you want to risk $3. This doesn't make sense. I have to tell you, it doesn't make. If you have little money, you are going to struggle to enjoy the money management, but you can do it, which I'm going to show us. If you notice what happened now, you can see that there boom have boom. Immediately it booms, the second trade comes in, and this second trade that comes in, if I come to the settings again, because it's a practical class, so I don't want to rush you too much. I want you to understand what we are doing. Now we have 2 trades running now because the market has boomed. What is going on here? Okay, let me come to experts. showing property. You can remember I said it last time that when trade is 2, you see, no, sorry, this risk level, when trade is 2, the profit that we are looking for in these 2 trade is 1 cent, because we want to quickly close it and start following selling trend again. I just want to quickly show you there to remind you of how we set the robot. How you set the robot really matters. Okay. So now, for somebody who have like $100 to trade, let me give a proper advice I will give you. If you have $100 to trade, you are going to risk per chart. Did you see what happened? Boom has boom again. Our trade has become 3 trades, and depending order is 4th trade. This is how it happens. Imagine you have $100. You already edge, because this is minus $15 now. So your account has already edged. So that's why I want to touch what I want to tell us now. It's edge. It doesn't give you trouble. It doesn't give you headache. It just edge. Okay. So on it has not even affected you. Sorry. So on $100, we must risk $20 at least per chart, because you can see it's 14 now. So definitely you have not edged. And if you use $20, that means how many $20 do you have in 100? That means the maximum chart you can trade with your $100 is 5 charts, because we have 5 $20 in $100. Okay. Maximum chart you can trade is what? Is 100, is 5. But one funniest thing that I want you to understand is that, let's say this chart edge, and this chart, it will be magic number 1. Immediately it edge, you open this chart, magic number 2. Immediately it edge, you open this chart, magic number 3. Immediately you open magic number 3, one of these 2 will be out of the equation. The profit that other ones are making, we cancel this and cancel this. So magic number 1 will disappear, magic number 2 will disappear. It's only magic number 3 that will be left. And this depends on your skill. As I'm talking to you, I can trade $50 with this thing. $50, sir. I can trade it. Because the skill, I can only show you the tools. You are going to be building your skill yourself, okay? Because the reason is that you remember that if this first one edge, one side is still going to be giving you profit, and this one is still giving you profit. So before you know it, all this profit and the little profit that this edge is giving you, coupled with the profit he has made before, this one will cancel out. And this one, and if this one is cancelled, and this magic 1 and magic 2 and magic 3 is still running, remember, you have $40 exposure, because this 20 has been cancelled and it will be added to this. You still have $60 in buffer. Don't let this arithmetic confuse you guys. As time goes on, as you are practicing, because this thing needs practicing. As you are practicing, you will enjoy it, and you will see that everything that we have been told about trading is not like that. To me, it's very easy. Very easy. I don't stress myself about trading. You just need to know your numbers very well. Just know your numbers very well. And these are the numbers I'm showing us. So that is the way somebody who have $100 can manage is the $100 to trade multiple charts. You have maximum of 5 charts at $20 per per chart. Okay, if you have $500, Let's say $500. What is 10% of $500? That is 50. 50 is 10% of $500. So somebody that have $500, you can have 10 charts. Each chart, you allocate $50 for each chart. Up onto 10 places. Okay? And you can say, okay, no, I want my account to edge at 20%, which I will not agree. I will not advise you to let it edge on 20%. It's better it edge on 50% and you have 10 charts to trade with. It's better like that. So the same thing applicable to somebody who wants to trade 100, just 10% at a time. That means per chart, you are going to run $100 per chart. So before I will say we should ask question, is what I am explaining, is it clear to this stage, guys? Is it clear? I hope people are hearing me.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay, I'm asking, is what I've explained to this level, do we understand it a bit?
Yes, I think with practice, we should be able to understand it more.
All right.
Yes, I think it's clear.
To me, it's not difficult at all. It's not difficult. Once you set up your robot properly, know your capital. That is why I said the only problem I have with Deriv is that they don't let you do realistic thing. If they want to give you demo, they will give you $10,000, and I don't want that $10,000. So if I tell you, say, okay, Mr. Folarin generates demo account for me, I want to demo trade to understand some things, I can do it for you, but Deriv doesn't help me. If I want to do demo trade, I don't even do demo trade anyway, but I want a small money. The actual money you can risk, but when they don't give us, there's no problem, and they don't have cents. So there's no problem. But what I'm trying to let you understand is that set up your account properly, the way I show you everything. I know there's no way people will not struggle with this aspect of money management, return, calculation of how do I split my money. I understand that every one of us will struggle with it. But with time, you get used to it. And when you get used to it, that's when you enjoy trading. Because before this class, I went to my gold investment. I was pressing a calculator on my phone. And somebody was asking me, what are you doing? I say, I'm trading. Say, what kind of trading are you pressing calculator? Because many people normally ask me, what kind of trade? I'm trading Forex. People normally look at the screen. Me, I normally write $2 divided by $3 on the paper. And when I did it 5 minutes, I've solved my problem. And I'll hope my system will be going. The person was amazed and say, please, Mr. Folarin, please, can we meet on Friday? This is amazing. Because I simplify everything for myself. And that's what I want everybody following me to understand, that you can simplify it even more than me. So what I'm trying to tell you is that whenever your capital, sometimes when you load your capital, you can't load less than $100 in Deriv. Don't do $20, $10, $50. Don't do it, please. Put $100, okay? When you put $100, you can invite me. We trade together. I can do that for you. You can invite me that, Mr. Folarin, you know Deriv trade on Saturday and Sunday. Please, can you just let us trade together for 1 hour? I can't do it with everybody because I'm going to die. Because our numbers are increasing every day. So, but I can do it and record it and put it in the group for other people to benefit from it, because it's not difficult. It's not difficult to me. It's not difficult. And if I want to show you how easy it is, I should be able to help and trade live with anyone who want to invite me. That, okay, I've deposited money in my account. This is my capital. How can I allocate it? Like I said, if you have $100, allocate 20% for the reef. And $20, that $20 is 20%. Where the robot said maximum drawdown, you put 20 there. Or let me say maximum drawdown, put like 18 there. So that when the spike, it will spike you above 20%. It will just spike you within 20%. Okay. So I think I will open the floor for question and answering section. Please raise up your hand if you want to ask question. I want this to be in order. So going forward, okay. Mr. Michael is number one.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much, sir, for the training.
Yes, sir.
Just a few questions. Okay, but I think you've touched on the first question I wanted to ask on the allocation for the asset, the maximum draw. So I think it's on the setting. Because I think I didn't see on the setting where you see maximum drawdown. I think it was in percentage. So, but since you said we'll see it on the setup there, that the maximum drawdown, we should just put in 20%, or is it going to be in the amount or in percentage?
It's in percentage.
Or the maximum drawdown.
It's percentage.
Okay, sir.
If you are using $100, use 20%. But that 20% make sure that it's around 15, 18. You know this. You don't know the kind of spike, and I don't want that spike to spike you out of your budget.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, but if you are using more than sorry, sir, if you are using more than $100, like 200, 300, don't use 20% again. You are going to be using, if you are using like 200, use like 10%. You know, 10% of 200 is still equals $20.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You see, all this thing is about skill. It's about understanding what we are talking about. It's not about stereotyping mind that Mr. Folarin told me to use it 20%. You have to start developing your skill yourself. That this is how much I have. This is what I want to risk. This is how I want to manage my accounts. But I'm just giving you a scenario of 20%. If I am using $300 now, you can't use 20%. You can't even use 10% again. Maybe you'll be using like 7%, 8%. Because the more money you are getting, the more you are reducing your risk. Because 10% of 300 is $30. 10% of 200 is $20. But 10% of 100 is $10, which is nothing. So that's why we want to make sure that $100 can go to like 20%. So that we have buffer a bit to be in the market. It will just be hedging anyhow. You understand what I'm saying, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, sir.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so secondly, so what time frame would you advise we use? Because I noticed on the premiere and you went down to 1 minute. Though you picked the zones from the higher time frame.
Yeah.
From 4 hours, daily 4 hours, but I think when you were picking up the trade, you started from I think you went to 1 minute. So I want to ask what of the time frame I see.
Yeah, let me tell you the truth. Please pick your zone on 4 hours or daily. 4 hours and daily chart. That's where I want you to be. I will advise you to pick your zone so that you pick accurate. So that you pick accurate zone. Before the spike will even hit your drawdown, you must have made maybe 5% of your account. So, but the reason why, if you look at me very well, I have already ruled the line from the higher time frame. So even if I go to 1 minute, I'm still monitoring the lines from higher time frame. Did you understand what I'm saying, sir?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. So I don't recognize with 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. That is why I drew my support and resistance line from daily and 4 hours. But when immediately I draw it from daily to 1 hour, what next do? I can go to 1 minute, I can go to 50 minutes, I can go to 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 1 minute. And when we start, before we continue, I want us to focus on how this trade is going to close. Please, let's focus on how this trade that is on is going to close. I want to show us something. You can see the upper one, and you can see the lower one. You will see, I want us to see how the robot is going to execute the risk reward here. So let us just pause. I'm monitoring it together. I pray there won't be any spike so that we can see the result. I will attend to everybody. Just let us watch this together. Can somebody tell me what answer to this puzzle will be? How many dollar the robot will pick from this trade?
1 cent.
Pardon?
I think 1 cent. I think just a cent.
Okay. Mr. Who said 1 cent? Can you give me the name, sir?
Michael, just a cent. Mr.
Okay.
Michael.
Mr. Michael said 1 cent. Just a cent. Who else can want to try?
Yes, sir.
Pardon?
It's 0.01.
0.01, that's 1 cent.
Oh,
What is the name, sir?
it's Lungile, sir.
Okay.
I think it will pick 47, 0.47 cents.
47 cents.
That's Nathan. 1.8.
Okay, let's keep on watching. Did you see what happened? He adjusts all the trades and he starts afresh. And let's go and look at the answer. Because it's practical, so it's not something that is confusing. Okay, I don't know why the mouse doesn't want the mouse doesn't want to work here. Okay. Okay, now if you look at here, this is a tree. Let me cancel. Let me erase what I wrote. This is more practical. And I know by God's grace, in the next 6 months to 1 year, I want to create a professional that will touch other people's life. That's my prayer, because this is not difficult. Look at this. This is the trade. This is the trade trades. Okay. Now, if you put out a calculator, which I'm going to do here. Let's put out a calculator because my class is more practical. We have $7.36 minus $6.45, then minus 86 cents. So what we have is 5 cents. So the answer, according to the what do we call it? To the settings, the answer is 1 cent. But it won't give us 1 cent exactly because the reef is very fast. That is why the robot cannot capture 1 cent. It captured more than 1 cent because the reef movement was fast. So this is what we have set up in the robot. And I want us to be understanding how, because when you start seeing your profit, you start asking, why, how does it give me this thing? So this section of trade, this trade that's completed now is 1 cent is the answer of this trade. Okay.
So quick question though.
Yes, sir.
So when it does,
who is asking? Who is asking question?
Sorry, it's Nate. On this subject, I'm not asking anything to do with anything else. It's just on this subject.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you just said. So when this when the robot edges, right, like it's done, and we've been watching it up until now, what it does is it recovers the money that you would have lost and then closes it on the setup, which is 1 cent. Is that right?
Yes. And it has not edged. It's still trading. Because you remember when we say it edge, you will not see sell and sell anymore. You will see sell and buy. So it has not edged. It's still trading the sequence.
All right, let me rephrase that to a negative value.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it brings it back to the positive.
Yes. Robert will never close any trade at loss.
Yeah.
It will close it at break even and start afresh. And if you look at what happened now, you see that it looks similar with what happened before. Now, Robert is trading the first trade. The market has spiked. That's why second trade comes in. And Robert position third trade, waiting if there's another spike. But now, if there's no spike, these two trades, according to what we put in our robot, these two trades will close at 0.1 cent.
Right.
That's what we wanted to close. But it will not give us exactly 1 cent. It can give us 2 cents. It can give us 3 cents, depending on the speed of the reef price when the robot capture the profit.
Understood.
Okay. Yeah. So, Mr. iPhone. Mr. iPhone. Who is Mr. iPhone? Somebody raise up his hand and it's iPhone. Sorry. Who is using iPhone? You must know the title of your phone. Oh, okay. If Mr. iPhone doesn't know himself or herself, let's move to Mr. Ime.
Yeah. Good evening, all. Thanks so much, Mr. Folarin.
Good evening, sir. Yes,
sir. Just 2 questions. Do we always have to change the distance while trading?
Yeah.
And the second one is, should we always remain on the BPS while we're trading? Because they told us we don't have to open it open. So those are the 2 things.
Yeah. The first one is how do you measure the distance, right? Am I right, Mr. Ime?
I don't have to. Okay, sure about to measure the distance, but I'm saying should we always do it each time?
No. It's not always. It's not always. It's once like a boom now. It's 35,000. I put in boom. You can put 35,000 in crash also. You can even put 10,000. You can even put 15,000. But if you put it so small, to me it's better when you put it so small, because when it spike, it will even move that price away from where you put it. Either it crash or it boom. But I just want to show you that 35,000 points, I didn't just pick it from heaven. I pick it from checking those distance in 1 minute to see. So most of the time I pick like 4 or 5, add them together, divided by 4. Whatever it gave me, divided by 2, and I will use it to.
It's almost 11 now.
I will use it to measure my.
Yeah, night now, and it's too late. You won't grow up if you don't sleep.
So, sorry, Mr. Ime, because somebody is talking to his wife and he doesn't mute his something.
No problem.
So that is the way we measure, but it's not compulsory. Maybe in the next class I will measure for everyone, or I will give you a default settings. But like I said, I want everybody's mind to be open, so that you don't just depend on me. And if I put 2, then you'll be putting 2. When somebody asks you in future, why did you put 2? You say no. That's what the owner of the software puts. That's why I want to liberate our mind that whatever thing I put, you can put more, you can reduce it. In as much you understand what you are doing. For example, now my take profit is 47. Yours can be 67. Somebody else can be 91. Because I don't want you to use random number and even number. You must use odd number. Did you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Ime?
Yeah, thank you very much. The second one was, are we always opening on the VPS?
Yeah, the VPS issue is that if you have enough capital that you want to be running without analyzing the zone, is fine. But somebody that has $100 should not go and put $100 on the server. That kind of person should use software when you are available to check the zone manually by yourself. Then you check the zone, then you put it, then you can be doing something else while robot is managing the account until it ends. So if you are using small capital, $100, $500, I would prefer you to run the software on your local machine when you are free. Like I told you, on Saturday, I run Deriv on my local machine. On Sunday, I run Deriv on my local laptop. Because I check the zone, or I wait for zone to give me a alert that zone is safe at 4 hours, and I will look at it. Or if I see myself a zone that I would like pick interest, I will set alert like I show us in the class. And when the alerts ring, I'll just tell the robot, sell. And it keep on selling. And that sell, it can sell for the whole day, it can sell for 2 days. And when I realize that it's moving closer to another demand zone, I tell robot stop trading. Until that, if that zone, that the demand zone, when it got broken, I'll follow it. If it doesn't got broken, it put back, I'll let it pull back very well, then I'll put robot again, sell. If I'm on boom asset, regardless of any boom I am, I sell only, I don't buy. I think, did you understand what I'm saying, sir?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Okay, Mr. Natalia.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask you, you mentioned during the premiere, there was a time you got blocked by the RIV in 2022.
Yeah.
What are the chances of that happening to us if we trade profitably as a group?
It can't happen to you. It can never happen to anybody again. You know why?
Yeah.
Let me tell you 2 things that you are going to be doing going forward. The robot is not aggressive like 2022 anymore. In fact, if you look at deriv movement, you can see it's slow. If you ask somebody that trade in 2020, 2021, deriv market is always fast. Like this 47 that I'm picking now, by now I'll have picked 100 pieces of it. I will have picked like 100 of it. But after 2022, they slowed the price down. That's why the price is canceling slowly like this. So there's no way they can figure it out again that there's a killing robot on their platform. And that's why I'm not selling too much quantity out. It's only people who can afford it. Yeah. That's number 2. Number 3, I will plead to every one of us. If your capital is $100, once you have $50 profit on that $100, try to withdraw it out. Don't keep on accumulating on deriv. Deriv, if you put $100 in deriv and deriv realize that $100 has become 1,000, they can start giving you stress. But if you are moving it out at every $50, $100, they don't even know that you are moving money out. That is what I did with one of the accounts when we started having issue there with them in 2022. There's one account that it does about $150, $200 every Friday. I withdraw that money 200 only. And before we have issue with them, that's $20 $100, $50 we are withdrawing. We have withdrawn a lot of it. But they didn't give us problem because they didn't see it as a bulk money we want to withdraw at once. So that would be another precaution I would tell you that that you should be watchful for.
I see. Secondly, you mentioned of a free VPS service.
Yes.
How do we get that?
Maybe tomorrow you can direct message me. I'll send you the video. The video is already in the group, and everybody, many people have even opened their server without me.
Okay. Sure.
Yes. Mr. iPhone. Mr. iPhone. Mr. Nate.
Okay, Mr. iPhone or Mrs. iPhone, don't know there. My question is,
who is speaking? Is it Nate?
Is Nate, yes.
Okay, Nate, okay.
I'm new to Deriv and Boom and Crash, so correct me if I'm wrong. Boom I would associate with a buying market, and Crash I would associate with a selling market. Is that correct?
No.
It's the opposite.
It's opposite.
Oh, well,
Boom,
there you go.
Boom, you are selling. Crash, you are buying.
Oh, I see. Makes a lot of sense now, because I was gonna talk about the demand, the zones.
Yeah.
Right. So that was my confusion when you were setting up, the alerts. You put bid, and I was thinking, but that should be ask.
Yes.
But it was because of my confusion. All right, that's clear. That's clear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's clear. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Mr. Vusi.
Hello, sir. Thank you. Good evening.
Evening, sir.
I just want to ask if you tested the robot on buying with this one, because I think it will also work nicely, because if, for instance, the ticks are moving and then it doesn't hedge, when the spike comes, it means it would take profit and then start again, another cycle.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you did check that, or
no,
it's unadvisable to.
It's unadvisable. There's nothing bad. You can see the kind of support I'm giving everyone. That's why I said I only sell, and I sell on every boom, and I buy on every crash, because that's what has been making my wallet to be okay. But it's not a crime if you can see, because you can see the signal that there are buy signal. I ignore the buy signal. It's not a crime if you said, okay, you want to experiment it. Mr. Folarin, give me a demo license. You have authority to get one demo license. On one live license, maybe in 1-2 weeks, you buy, you sell, you buy, you sell. And if you switch your way of making money, then you can be trading that way. But to me, I'm selling on boom and I'm buying on crash.
Thank you, sir. Because if the robot works both ways, then that's good. Thank you.
It works both ways. Now let's quickly see that. Maybe it's working both way or not. Now, can every one of us look at the screen? Let's bring it out. You can see first order, buy, sell. That means we are selling now. If you want to be buying on boom, you can just switch it to buy, and it will start buying.
100%.
Yeah. So you can switch. You can switch which direction you want. The market, the direction you want to trade the market, either buy or sell. That's why I put buy or sell there. But like I said, I always boom. I always sell on boom, and I buy on crash.
Great. Because some of us, we want to set a huge take profit, and then once that spike comes, we run away with the money.
No, it's fine. But if you think that, I actually, you know that it will edge. If I thought you made a mistake for a couple of times,
exactly, money won't be lost. Yeah,
money won't be lost. It will edge. Yeah, you can try it. But me, the system that gave me $100,000 in 6 months is what I'm still used to. But there's nothing bad. There's nothing bad because change is constant in life. We must embrace changes. It's only people like us that we are maybe we are thinking in a very old way. I don't want to experiment. I've experimented a lot of things in my life. So it's like I just look for what works for me now and stick with it. So, but it's not a problem. If anybody wants to buy on Boom and you want to sell on Crash, please guys, I won't ask you to do that, but please use demo for some times and see the kind of result it's going to give you. Every one of us that have the robot are entitled to one demo license and one live license. So that's what I will give an example. So if there's no more question, I think we should call it a day. Mr. Nate?
Sorry,
Yeah?
Mr. Folarin.
Okay, sir.
I just have a suggestion, please.
Okay.
You said you were gonna create a video with the alerts, right?
No, I'm not going to create a video with the alert.
Or you're gonna have a class. Sorry.
Those are those classes we must have it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
My suggestion was is it possible to have another class on the setup?
This setup we did this night?
No, not everything. You see the dialog box you just had on the screen. So the parameters for the robot.
No, everything. This one you are talking about this?
Yeah, that. Is it possible to have a refresher on each one of those options, just so we understand clearly what each one of them do?
Mr. Nate, are you in the Premiere class?
I think there's a video for that. I think.
Yes. If you watch,
it's just to understand what each one of them actually represent and what they do.
Yeah, hold on. If you watch the Premiere video, I explain everything inside that video.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking you. Did you attend our Premiere video? If you don't attend, just DM me tomorrow to send you the video so that you can listen to it. Because it doesn't. Yeah, it will be too hectic for me to be repeating one thing.
I think I missed that one. It's just because you've mentioned that you want us to be able to, be able to understand and manage these parameters. Not say, oh, Mr. Folarin put two.
I understand. I understand that. No, I understand. That's why I said you should watch the Premiere video. Because I
think I missed that one. So please, feel free to send it.
I will send it to the group. I'll send it to the. I think it's on the group already. Okay, no problem. It's on the group already, but if you don't see it, I will resend it to the group so that you can check. Yeah, you can keep time. Get time and watch it. How did I define each settings?
Yeah. So final question. You see, when you chose the assets you were going to trade, you took Boom 1000, right?
Yeah.
I think that is affected by the amount of money you're about investing in here, right?
Okay.
So if, for example, I have $100, say, can I actually trade Boom 1000, or would you suggest I trade something lower, 300 or 500?
Okay. Thank you for the question.
Thanks.
I'll still say that you need to watch the question. You need to watch the Premiere video, because in the Premiere video I show how trader can get the cheaper price, the medium price, the highest price to trade.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Good evening. One last question, Mr. Folarin, before you leave us here.
Okay, Mr. J.
Thank you for the training. My question is, you mentioned that you only trade in Boom, you only sell.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you keep, say for instance, the market keep on booming,
yeah.
and then you have the $100, and then it went over the first $20.
Yeah.
What happened to and it doesn't come back to break even. But then it went over the $20, which you have risked because you risk $520, but it went over the first $20. What is the worst that can happen when it keeps on booming? Say, for instance, it only goes down.
Okay.
It only sell 2 pips and then it booms, and then it sell 2 pips and it booms, then it sell 2 pips and it.
Oh, all right. Okay, sir. Okay. Let's quickly do some calculations, sir. See, let's say the first trade comes in. What is good? What is it? Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's say the first trade comes in 0.2 and it boom. Another 0.2 comes in, it boom. 0.4 comes in and it edge. Then you remember this one is sell, 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 and when the edge, it buy, it goes opposite. Then it will go opposite and all this place will become 0.8. Did you agree on this first? Hello? Hello, sir? Mr. Nate? Mr. J? Hello?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. So
yes.
now, remember that it keep on booming. Then when it boom, again, this 0.08 can sit on $200. And this one stay on minus $50, minus $30, minus $100. I'm just giving an example. If you look at this, all this, it has given us minus $180. And the boom give this, you can close everything and keep $20 and refresh the robot. That is one scenario. The second scenario, is
that's the worst case scenario.
Yeah, that's what's the scenario. The second scenario is that you boom, 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 and it edge, and when it edge, instead for it to continue on the edge leg, it started coming down now, which is possible. What do? You open second chart, magic number 2, and this one will start selling along with it. Now remember, this one will be increasing loss side, negative, the buy. And all this one will be giving us positive. So we want all this to give us positive to an extent that we can reduce this 0.8 to become 0.2, and we keep profits, and this one will remain negative. As this one is keep on giving us money, we roll over this later. You understand what I'm saying, sir?
Okay. I understand what you're saying, sir.
Yes. Sometimes,
well.
sometimes
I just wanted to.
Yeah. Sometimes it can boom, 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 and you open the second chart and it boom, 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 and edge it again. You open the third time, you open up, boom, 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 and edge it again. What do? You add all this together and clear one chart out of the boom with a little profit. It will remain 2 charts, and you manage. See, it's very, very interesting. So this is what we are going to be doing. Anybody that gets hooked and you don't understand what you are going to do, please just call me and book one-on-one section. I will record it and I'll put it in the group.
All right.
Yeah, sir. You see, the trading has become something that I'm even tired of it because it doesn't stress me anymore.
No, that's very good to hear.
Yeah, it doesn't stress me anymore. So it's just like I'm just playing. So I'm looking for something that will be a little bit difficult for me again. Because I've fight with trading for 24 years. So it has become something that I've understood what I'm doing. So
very
now,
good. Very
yes.
good.
So if anybody has a scenario when you started trading your live account, you have a scenario because you get there's a client that called me today in Forex. He has been running over. I don't know, maybe the brother is in the class now because I invited him tonight. He has been rolling over. And when I asked, he said, "No, I get it. I roll it over." Then he snapped a picture to me yesterday. I said, no, this man is not doing something right. And he has been telling me, no, Mr. I'm getting it right. You know, when I got to him today, he has lost 1 cent, $80. And I said, if you get it right, you shouldn't lose $1.80. Because from his account, I will see buy 0.9. I will see sell 0.5. That's one thing that shows that he has not understood what, and I can't blame him. Because people come from a background of watching a chart. They didn't come from a background of calculating $1 minus $2 minus $6 that I'm doing. Yeah. So I know people will still struggle to get to that space. So now when I explain everything, that if buy is 0.09, sell must be 0.09. And the reason is that if we don't edge, if we make buy 0.9, sell 0.5, and market keep on buying, sell side will be suffering losses. And that is what we don't want.
Yeah, so, I get that point.
So the same thing is what I'm applying to this robot of the reef. Once you understand that when it edge, you have to close bit each leg until everything solve itself. Okay? And everything cannot solve itself without open additional supporting chart. So when the chart is becoming 2 and 3, people newcomer into my strategy will get confused. They don't know which one to touch. Please just send me message. I'm booked. And I'll book. See, the money you pay me to buy my software is what cover everything. I'm not asking for extra money. Just book time with me. The worst thing that I can tell you is that, no, we meet tomorrow. No, we meet in the evening. No, we meet, but I will make sure I structure that class with you.
Very well. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. Great night.
Sure. Mr. Fusi.
Sorry, sir, to come back again.
No,
just a quick one, maybe that will solve my many questions that I have is if we can go back to the settings and assume that we have $100 capital. I just want to see what we will put here.
Let me set $100 capital for us. Is that what you want?
Yes. Let's say we have $100 capital. I just want to see how all the settings will come up.
All right.
What we'll suggest, yeah.
I want to trade $100. I'll just put $100 here. Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
You see all these places? I may leave it like this. I may leave it like this. I may leave it as it is, and I may leave it the FIBO. I will leave every other thing like this. When I come to here, $20 out of $100 is 20%. Did you agree?
Yes, sir.
So I'll put like 15% here, because if the spike is huge, I don't want to go beyond 20%. So if I'm trading $100, this is what I'm gonna use. Is that clear now? Mr. Fusi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me do this. Let me screenshot this. I will screenshot this to the group. Okay, I can't screenshot because I'm inside the server. What can I do here?
I've taken screenshots, sir.
Oh, okay, you've taken screenshot. Okay, good. So for people who want to trade $100, this is setting for $100. And when it's edge, you just repeat the settings and you put 2 here, magic number 2 for second chart. When it edge, you put 3 here, magic number 3. But remember, $100 cannot take more than 5 charts. So when you want to do this, you have to be very, very serious about it. What do I mean by serious about it is that you are ready to stay in front of your screen for you to do this operation because the money is very small. Is that clear, Mr. Fusi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks a lot.
So that is only thing that is different between $100 and $200 and $300. Once you understand how much do you want to risk, you preset the setting based on what you risk, and you know that how many charts would this risk take me for my entire capital. That's all.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please, sir. Just for clarity's sake, back to the first question I asked initially.
Okay.
That I said you mark your demand zone from the higher time frame, right? Which is the 1 daily and the 4 hours.
Yes, sir.
Then you go to the lower time frame to pick your entry.
Yeah.
You're still using markings you've done. You'll be using the marking you've done from my higher time frame, but you're just picking your entry from the lower time frame. Is that correct, sir?
Of course.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I think we can call it a day, because if this video too is too long, where you want to watch it again, I don't think maybe it will not give you a good headache. you know. So I think tomorrow I'll put a full.
Excuse me.
Okay, Mr. iPhone just come.
Oh, sorry. Can we have I'm at work, so it's very difficult for me to follow through.
Okay.
Can we have the recordings of this
section?
Yeah.
Of course, we are going to have it.
Okay. So because I missed a large part of it, but I'm joining in and out. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I will send the recorded version to the group. And another thing that we are going to do is I'm going to post a voting poll in the group, so that's where I do my things democratically, so that we pick 2 days for our training within the week. So the highest pick day is what we are going to use as our training week, our training date and time. So I will do that tomorrow also for every one of us. So in the absence of no one to ask question, can we call it a day today?
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you,
You're welcome, sir. Yeah,
Good
good
night.
night. Yeah,
Appreciate
good night. Yeah, sure. Bye.
Yeah, good night, sir. Thank you so much.
Good night, sir.